So we should talk about the beef, right? Because you guys have some serious beef.
Yeah,
that you're going to be settling with your fists and your faces, right?
Yeah, we're pissed.
So what's going on with that? Why each other? They're boxing, for those that don't know, Michael and Graham.
Why did you agree to it?
Why did you agree to it?
Yeah, so Ian iDubbbz asked if I would want to do a charity boxing match. And my first question was, how much do I make from it? And he's, no, it doesn't work like that.
No, charity.
It's charity. And I'm like, oh, man.
I hate charity.
Like, I may as well. And he's like, well, but if you get a sponsor, you could keep the sponsor money. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. But I said yes because I felt like it was something that 10 years from now, I would look back and regret not having done it.
I think I did it for a similar reason.
Really?
Yeah. I did it in my initial reaction. I was at like a shoot thing with William Osmond. iDubbbz was there. And he was like, I don't want to do this boxing match. And my initial thing was like, no, I don't want to do a boxing match. I don't want to get hit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I like shot back to like me in middle school watching Ian iDubbbz on YouTube. I was like, fuck, what the fuck would he think? And then immediately I just blurted out, yes, of course.
Yeah.
And that was it. That sealed the fucking deal. Yeah. Like, okay, Ian asked you to do a boxing match. Like, that's the weirdest cool thing ever.
It took me like a week to say yes to it.
Yeah, on the fence. Yeah.
Yeah. And logically, my answer should have been no. Because I looked at the time commitment and I added up in my mind. I'm like, if I spend an hour, doing this 3 times a week, if I could spend an hour doing something else over this, it didn't make any sense to me. And I almost said no, but then I thought, well, it's a unique experience. It'll be a good push to get like in shape.
Similar, same, yeah. An excuse to go to like the gym more.
Yeah.
Or again at all.
Yeah. And I'd never had a trainer before. Like I would go with friends who like, would go to the gym, but that's about it. But it's way different than I thought. And I went into it thinking like, I'll have an edge because I lift weights and go to the gym. And then I remember the first time I did this, like my hands were all messed up and like
I couldn't use like my phone after.
I felt so sore and I was like, oh crap. And then there was that wave of like, did I make a mistake? Did I just sign up for something? I don't know. And then I thought, well, technically I don't have to commit 100% to this until later, so I get more of these in. But yeah, I just feel bad about canceling.
Yeah,
so
I would also feel bad about canceling.
Yeah, I just feel bad about canceling.
I'll be doing it. I'll do it.
You sound like you don't really want to do it.
Oh, I'll do it.
I feel bad about canceling. Yeah, me too.
You know why? It's just I don't want to get hurt.
I had some reprehensions. I definitely had reprehensions. So going into it.
I thought to myself, well, if there's any damage that's not repairable, like my mind to me is so important that if anything even hinders that by a percent, it's not worth it.
It would suck, yeah.
Yeah. Same thing, like let's just say I get hit in the face and I get like a black eye or something like that. I have to film. So it's like, I don't want to be covering that up. I don't want to be in a position where like I'm swollen.
That'd be cool to have for a film. Just for a bit.
I don't know. I guess it's just getting hurt. If I knew I would do it and not get hurt or not have an injury I couldn't recover from within a day.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to make you feel bad. So you don't have it in the face.
No.
I don't want to die either.
Yeah. You've been training pretty rigorously though?
Not like rigorously, but it's supposed to be like 3 or 4 times a week. But recently I like my neck going to this. Then I had the like food poisoning or like stomach virus or whatever that was. And then I'm going to a conference in like this week. So it's like fucking huge lull in working out, which sucks. But yeah, I've been trying to eat better and like trying to just do it. Yeah.
When you found out you were first fighting Graham,
what
was your initial reaction? You're like, I could beat him.
It was like, thank God I'm not fighting. I was gonna fight Captain Sparkles.
Oh no,
who's fucking like
ripped?
I looked at
massive,
and also has been boxing for like a year.
Yeah.
And Ian was like, yeah, that would be a fun match. And I was like, please. I was like, I said I would do it. Just know I will get knocked out for sure. Yes. And then I talked to Captain Sparkles, and I think he's the one who was like, I don't think we should do this.
That looks bad on his part.
Yeah, that looks bad for him for sure, because he would just shit on.
But not only that, he's a few inches taller than me. He's about 2 inches taller than me.
He goes to the gym regularly.
I've seen him at the gym. He is huge.
Yeah, he's big,
Like
yeah.
he has the physique that I would have if I like have a model physique. It would be his, and he already has it.
And more than that, he's been boxing for like a year.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's probably just the technique.
Yeah.
And so like he has checked. Like I probably would have considered a lot more if he had no idea how to do boxing. That would have been maybe interesting.
I wouldn't have done it.
But like every single thing was like, my only thing was like, dude, Cam Sparkles is pretty cool. I used to watch his YouTube. I used to watch his Minecraft parodies. So it'd be cool to get knocked out by him. But it was like, that would not be a fun match, I think, for him either. Because it's not a fun thing to just shit on someone immediately. Like,
I would have been a no. You know what's interesting, and I've never told you this, and maybe I told Ian this. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, it was either Macy or Jack, asked me a while ago, would you ever do a boxing match? And I said, no, but the only person I would say yes to is Michael Reeves. I swear. And that's part of what fed into this.
That's destiny. That's some destiny shit.
And it willed it into existence.
Yeah.
Because when we met and we measured our height,
You were similar height, same build.
It was like identical.
Yeah, same
and
shit.
even when Ian was asking like, how much do you weigh? I said like, about 125, 130.
Yeah, same.
It's the same thing. So
Yeah.
I felt like on an even playing field, having never boxed before in my life, it would be a good match.
Yeah,
And so when he said it was you, I'm like, fuck. I said I would, and now it's like, now I'm being tested on this.
Yeah.
To see if I'll actually
can't say
commit to
no.
it. So I said yes.
Yeah. It'll be. It's a good match. We're pretty like similar everything actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same height, same build.
Yeah. But I've told everyone that you are the wild card because you have this ability, I think, to just like, you're so smart that you would find a way, like a technical way of like, if I do this and I do that with this hand, then I'll win. It's like, I don't know, you would find
I won't
something.
be doing that. I will not be smart.
Okay.
What's your? Well, I guess
know.
you probably shouldn't say your strategy right here because
I don't even have a strategy. Yeah, I don't even.
I'm pretty bad at
my
adapting.
strategy right now is not getting hit.
Yeah.
This is so hard for me to visualize.
Imagine if either of us, that's a strategy.
Please no.
Both of us on the opposite sides for the full minute.
That is so funny.
Fuck, we're gonna have to fight at some point.
So, how do you like boxing so far?
It's not what I expected.
Yeah,
surely. It's fun when you're doing it right. It's not fun when I do hear like every time I'm doing something wrong to like jab me in the stomach with a stick.
Yeah,
and it's like I know I do need that is important because it makes you learn it.
Yeah.
It's fun so far. Like it's a good excuse to like exercise and. It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's fun to hit a pad, fun to hit a bag. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't hit a bag yet.
Yeah.
No.
You're doing pads mostly?
Pads. Yeah. But yeah, I was telling my guy has these big fluffy, not fluffy, but like the poofy mitts or the gloves.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I put my hand down, he'll in the face.
Dude, yeah, if you put him
and
down.
I'm like, oh man. But sometimes I'm telling him like it hurts. Just use it. No, keep going.
Gotta learn it.
And yeah, and sometimes I'll put him up to here and it'll go boop. To
in the stomach, yeah.
And
you
it's
gotta,
like, so he's like, you gotta kind of crunch over like this.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he'll just go wailing on me. And I'm going like this and then moving back.
He's enjoying it way too much,
Yeah,
man.
but I move back. He's like, don't move back. You just get, it's better for you to stand your ground or move to the side. Because once you move back, then it's like,
you're off balance.
Then you're off balance and you lose eye contact. So many things that
Dude, yeah, a lot of weird things you don't expect for sure, like defensive stuff. I don't know, like I've watched like boxers YouTube videos,
same.
and I don't know how they can like see where the punch is gonna come from and like choose a defensive option. Like, how do you know like to pull back or go side to side? Like, it's such a fast thing for a punch to come out. Like it's I don't know. Maybe you just gotta do it more.
Yeah. I'm not that fast.
I'm definitely not fast enough to.
You'll see it coming.
Yeah.
If this brings you guys any sort of solace, I do think realistically you're not training for too long. You know, Graham does work out. He's pretty strong. You said you're kind of newish to working out.
I used to work out a lot.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
But
But my cardio sucks. That's the thing.
I do think it would be difficult for one of you guys, I'm saying this in the nicest way possible, to punch the other person so hard that it actually
Don't know.
Brain damage.
But that's the thing you don't know. It's like the right hit to the right spot at the right time. Like
Some
that's what I'm
random
worried
shit.
about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
I
I put
understand.
down my mitts and Michael comes in and just sees gets it on the side and just, I don't know.
And it's just death. Yeah. I understand the worry. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want that either. Yeah, that would suck. But you could have a brain aneurysm anytime, and that doesn't even involve boxing. So
Yeah,
That's a good point.
My biggest thing is hitting. Even the boxing instructor, when he's up there, he's like, okay, now you got 1 minute, you got to hit me.
Yeah.
And I cannot. It's like so difficult for
He's
me to hit
really
him in the
good
face.
defensively,
No,
yeah.
not defensively, but like I feel bad. I'm like, even if I did hit him, I would feel so like I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could.
I accidentally punched my coach in the dick.
Really?
Punched him right in the cock. Really hard.
Was he okay?
No. He was hurt for a bit.
Doubled over.
Yeah, he took it like a champ, but like I felt so fucking bad. I felt so incredibly bad for hitting him in the dick. Yeah.